coming up in this read. This is what you're being asked to utilize, to tap into, to help rebalance the scales. Hi Libra, let's get into your September reading. As always, any information that you need, you can find it all in my pinned comment and in my description box below. If you're cross-watching for a Libra, then please switch over the roles because I could be speaking directly to you. And please do keep in mind that this is general, so it's absolutely not going to resonate for everybody. You only take what's resonating specifically for you, and you leave what isn't yours for someone else, okay? Please also do respect the tarot and approach it with patience, an open mind and without expectations. And finally, if you don't want to miss a video, then subscribe and stay notified. Okay, so Libra, any cross watchers as well, you're not going to find it useful to cross watch these reads for September. The reason being, only cross watch if you're watching like specifically from placements in your own chart, okay, like for this month, because the readings have been coming out very, very specifically, and I've had to make a community post about it as well, just so that people know what to expect for the beginning of this month reads. The love reads, in theory, mid-month should still be love reads, right? For whatever reason, though, there are bigger messages that are wanting to come out. And basically, it pertains to how everybody has a part to play in the new movements that are starting, okay? So, of course, yeah, you would have heard about the Great Reset. There's pushback, and quite rightly so. So what part you, as being part of the Libra collective, has to play in this pushback of the Great Reset is what's coming out, okay? So you've got Knight of Swords, Judgment, Wheel of Fortune, Knight of Wands, and the Eight of Cups. Can I have one more, please? Libra collective. Okay, thank you. Yeah. Strong start with your Knight of Swords coming out right next to Judgment as your first energy out. Okay, so this is indicating strong, direct and precise communications, especially with it being with that Pluto energy. So I'm getting communications and technology with this particular combination. Some of yous are highly skilled with technology, and this is going to be paramount to the steps that is being asked of you to take. Now I'm going to say something that's quite what's the word? I'm going to say something that's quite bizarre, because this particular combination, with it being, I'm getting like communications and technology, so I don't even know if I should say it, but I kind of have to as well. Say for example, if some of yous work for the media or something to do with media, so it's like you could have your own YouTube channels, you could work for newspaper companies, you could be a journalist, you could be a printer, something to do with communications and technology. Some of yous, I don't know if I should use the word, but I need to. Some of yous could be hackers. And it's like any kind of skills that you have that pertain to communications and technology, this is what you're being asked to utilize, to tap into, to help rebalance the scales. Now, obviously, it's really strange content that I'm putting out this month, but it's really strange messages that I've been receiving this month, so I have to just pass that along. Okay, do with it whatever you feel is the right thing to do. Some of you are highly skilled with technology, and you're being asked to, with this Pluto energy, you're being asked to hone in and bring awareness to something with that Pluto energy that pertains to your skills with technology and computers and communication. Okay. Tacticians. I'm getting the word tacticians. So you're very smart, super intelligent, and in fact oftentimes your intelligence has been like you've been underestimated quite a few times, and people just not realizing exactly how intelligent you are. So again, you can use other people underestimating you to your advantage. Okay, because it feels like it feels very unexpected, like really unexpected. So you're going to do something, or you're going to say something that people won't see coming. And that is the part that you're going to play with this big change. It could also be like organization skills. Organizing other people, organizing the masses. So again, I'm going to say something really strange. That could be like organizing protests, organizing peaceful protests, because peace and balance and equality is literally your thing. So you could be organizing a lot of people, gathering the masses, telling them where to stand. Do you know what I mean? Like organizing people and being this smart tactician with it as well. Being the peacemakers and helping others to see where they've got common ground with each other, and that's how you're going to bring these people together. Okay, Wheel of Fortune, Knight of Wands. Yeah, can you tell us more please about the Wheel of Fortune and the Knight of Wands for Libra? I'm getting inspiration with that Knight of Wands. Can you tell us about Wheel of Fortune and the Knight of Wands, please? Inspiration because of that Sun and how it's right next to the Wheel of Fortune. Page of Cups off balance. Okay, so for anybody who is organising a large group of people, beware of any moles. Okay, beware of anybody who has snuck inside that group specifically to try and pull it apart and to try and cause further division with the Page of Cups coming out off balance. Right, can you tell us more about this energy, please? It's like saboteurs, beware of saboteurs, Temperance and the Magician, 2 major arcana. Yeah. So that's patience and actively making something happen. Divine timing. Tell us about Temperance, please. Libra. A careful blend, a careful balance. Tell us about Temperance. Libra. Thank you. Yeah. 7 of Wands. Now, the 7 of Wands, the 8 of Swords and the 10 of Swords has been coming out loads in these reads for obvious reasons. Because everybody's too busy arguing in amongst themselves. So you're going to be the peacemaker between these people. Similar to Virgo energy, but different as well in a lot of ways. Because you're helping people find that common ground. It's kind of like keeping other people on target so that we can all succeed as a collective. Rather than continuing this discourse and unrest in amongst ourselves. I'm feeling that some of you are going to be publishing something as well. So it could be a blog, it could be making a new website. Again, something to do with technology. You're going to be publishing something where everybody can read, and it'll really give people something to think about. Also, in this particular combination, I'm feeling, I don't know why that sword is really, really obvious to me in your energy, but that's, again, like communications, data, protecting data. So you're showing people how they can protect their data and how they can protect their privacy. You're shining light on something. You're exposing something with this judgment energy. It's like whenever I see judgment, I think about a magnifying glass and how people are taking a closer look at stuff, because things become magnified with that. So you're drawing attention to people on, like, specifically about their data and their privacy and this, that and the next. And ensuring as well that the real news is being published, rather than, you know, all of the stuff that's currently out there that's got like a false narrative and a spin that's put to it. It's weird. Okay. Five of Cups, Six of Cups. Ooh, Ten of Cups. King of Swords. Yeah. I'm not surprised to see this in your read, Libra. Again, don't get caught up in the gender, okay? It's just the polarization of the feminine and masculine principle. But that is clear-cut communication, no bullshit communication, the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Yeah, and it's going to make people really, really happy, very overjoyed. And look, there's that Ten of Swords that's been coming out in everybody's read. This was inevitable, because there's only so long that people can stand for being lied to. There's only so long that can carry on for, until people start to take a stand. Like, this was literally inevitable. People were always going to take a stand. But for whatever reason, the month of September has been the month where this has been coming out in all of my messages. And this is happening soon, and everybody is going to have their own part to play in this. Everybody. Yeah. Three of Coins, teamwork and collaboration to protect our homes, our future, our stability, to protect our right to have choices as well. So this second row is all about the environment. The first row is all about you and the part that you have to play. This is the environment that just like the atmosphere, the environment, the other people, that sort of thing, right? So the only way that this is going to work is if enough people pull together. And if enough people, I'm just noticing that heart, if enough people are feeling the same way about their right to have options, their right to have choices. And at the moment, people are having their choices taken away from them. They're having their homes and their current way of living being taken away from them. What is this? Five of Cups, Six of Cups, please, Libra. Thank you. The Empress. The Divine Feminine Principle. The Empress. ruled by Venus. You're ruled by Venus, Libra. So that's your energy. So again, whether you're a feminine, a masculine, gender fluid, makes no difference. You're still carrying this Empress energy. The nurturer. Tending to something. Tending to something. What's this 5 of Cups, please? Libra. Ah, are you kidding me? That's half the deck. Wow. Queen of Coins, 3 of Wands, 10 of Coins, 3 of Cups, 8 of Swords, 4 of Cups, Lovers, 10 of Cups, 7 of Coins. Okay, so you're reminding people that they get out of life what it is that they put in, right? So there's not going to be any time for you to, should we say, waste on individuals who are unsure. Anyone who's basically calling this thing a huge conspiracy, that there's like, that's not the people that you should be wasting your time trying to convince. That there's a vibe of you trying to convince people, and it's saying you don't have to convince anybody. So don't waste your time with those types of people, because if they're not going to wake up, that's on them, right? Your focus needs to be on the ones who are actually already fully aware of what is going on around them, and how, as long as everybody can pull together at the same time, then this pushback is going to be very, very successful. Like, you've even got the 10 of Coins with the 10 of Cups here as well. That's 2 of the Apex cards. There's 2 of the Apex cards. So don't waste your time trying to convince anybody, Libra. Those who are going to work with you, they are going to work with you without you needing to convince them. But your main focus is going to be on getting the correct information out there in the first place, and highlighting to others the importance of them protecting their data and them protecting their privacy. There's something else with this 6 of Cups though that I can't quite peel through at the moment. Tell us about the 6 of Cups, please, for Libra. Thank you. The Hermit in reverse. So that's nostalgia. Rose-tinted glasses. Hermit reverse. People being far too focused on this whole attitude of, well, back in my day, things were better, this, that, and the next. And you're like, but what does that matter? What's important is right here, right now. Is no point looking back on the past with this nostalgic attitude, because we're not living in the past. So that's nurturing the past, or nurturing Hermit reversed. Introspection. People who are not capable of introspection, with it being in reversed, or it's like coming up against a popular opinion. What? Tell us more about this, please. Oh, because people are too comfortable at the moment. People are being complacent. That's why the Hermit's in reverse. They're being complacent. Tell me more about this Empress, please. Virgo. Comfort. They're comfortable. Yeah, but it's a lie. You see that people are living a lie. And there's too many that have got this attitude of, well, I'm all right at the moment. And you're like, aye, at the moment, you're all right. But then guess what? The ones who are in charge, they're going to come at you too. They're going to come for you too. They're going to come for you, for your family and your home and your stability and your money and your food next. But these people are all too focused on, well, I'm okay at the moment. But guess what? That's a lie. Because they're not okay. It's fake security, fake comfort. Because they're being too nostalgic, aren't they? They don't want to look at it. And tell us more, please, about the part that Libra is going to have to play in this pushback. Thank you. Preparation. Yeah, that's what you're nurturing. You're trying to get people to prepare. Preparation. Let's have a look. Number 37. Right, so I'm just going to read it straight from the paragraph, okay? Obviously, that this is the opinion of the person who wrote this book, okay? She says, here in the Seattle area, we have lots of ferries, and these smart birds have mastered the ferry schedule. The crows know when the boat will return and on which side of the road the cars will disembark. While the ferry is crossing the Sound, the birds harvest the clams from the nearby beach. They bring the clams over to the ferry landing and strategically place the clams just right so that when the cars leave the boat, they run over the shells, breaking them apart and leaving the fresh clam meat for the picking. Preparation speaks on getting ready for something that you know is on the horizon and planning for it accordingly. It's about getting all of your ducks in a row, or in this case clams, so that you achieve the most beneficial outcome. So you're the spiritual strategist for this great change that's coming. That's the part that you play. Wow. That's amazing. Yeah, so definitely don't waste your time on feeling like you have to convince people, okay? Because the ones that are ready and willing, and awake, they're not going to need any convincing at all. So focus your energies on the ones that are already awake and help them to prepare through your use of communications, technology, computers. That makes perfect sense to me. Sky above you, earth beneath you, and fire within you. Yeah. Very driven. Very passionate about your cause. Passionate about the part that you have to play in it as well. Staying grounded and reasonable also throughout the process, and recognizing what is within your abilities and what needs to be delegated to someone else who is possibly slightly more knowledgeable on whatever it is that's needing done right then and there. So again, your organization skills. Wax on, wax off. Wax the hell of the task at hand. Yep. Wow. These messages have been super weird and super intense this month. It's been amazing. Okay, so yeah, I do need to leave that one there, Libra. If you feel that you could benefit from a personal reading, then you can place your booking at phoenixkeiatarot.com. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one. Bye.